Welcome to the Van Jam Podcast.
All right, so what did we settle on? The name of the podcast is the Van Jam Podcast. After hours of fucking brutal deliberation, we have decided on the most basic name.
We've come up with a very creative name.
We bring it to you here first. It's the Van Jam Podcast. Brought to you by Break for sponsors.
No one yet, but if you
want to be a sponsor, we do discount codes, and you gotta like your product though.
What? Discount? We don't do discount codes for sponsors. They do discount codes for us.
No, yeah, that's
what he means.
That's what he means. That's why I said booby trap.
Okay.
Have you never seen the Goonies?
No.
Oh my fucking God. This is what it's like doing a fucking podcast with millennials. They're almost Gen Zers.
I think we are Gen
yeah,
Z.
we
and
are.
you're
Are
a
you really Gen Zers?
Yeah.
I'm a millennial technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
The day I found that out.
I think we're like in like the
Emotional.
last like 5 years or so that you could be a Gen Zer.
Jesus fuck Christ.
But there's also like these weird like small inner sub generations.
Sub-generations.
Like
I feel like
weird
I'm
sub-generation.
definitely a sub-generation because
I can see that.
Well, like my brother's still technically a millennial, but I was like everything I know was with what he knew.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
raised, you
exactly.
know what I mean? And especially, out here. I don't know. It's just how we weren't really raised. I feel like a lot of that generational shit is more like in more densely populated areas where these fucking traits take place. It's just not really, doesn't really apply.
Traits.
I still work hard every day, put in an honest day's of work.
Trying to feed the family.
Family
Feed
farm.
the family. Come home, Mom made biscuits.
Ma.
Paul isn't back.
Dude, my stepdad tried to move us to West Virginia.
West Virginia is fucking beautiful.
He wanted us in this place called Coal Mountain. There was no service, but there were snakes and spiders.
Yeah, fuck that.
That was how it was pitched to you?
Yes. And that's why my mom would come to us, because I feel like...
Does she come to you like you come to us with ideas? She's like, Marquito, we're going to move to West Virginia.
No, she's like...
There's snakes and spiders and coal.
No.
You're going to love it.
No, she's like, your sister's dad, she's trying to move us to West Virginia. You got to tell them you don't want to go. It's so
I don't even like John Denver.
Dude, my mom has done that a couple of times, bro. She just come up to me and try to like get me to argue with like her men's and shit, and like I have to like I don't know what you want me to say. Like
She said, you got to tell him. I can't.
I don't have the strength.
oh shit. Well, yeah, man.
My family has never really, we moved here and we've never talked about moving anywhere else.
My family moved like 2 years before they had me.
Yeah.
Although I was not on purpose. I'm 8 years from my most closest brother.
Damn.
Can you speak into the mic, please?
We call that an accident.
Yeah, that's what everybody calls that. But
A happy accident.
happy accident.
My
My
sister
mom
was
gets like high key offended when I say
I
an
don't
accident.
know if that's true or not.
Like-
Sometimes my mind creates memories and like I just say them, but I don't know if they're true.
I feel like that's a undiagnosed psychological thing, but that's fine. But
But I
we
digress.
Probably.
don't have to get into that here. We don't have to
It's an
unpack
acid
all that.
thing, dude. There's a lot of acid things. I could.
Okay. Oh, we're smoking cigarettes on here now. Okay, that's what we're doing.
You can smoke a cigar and I
I
can.
want to take the next 20 minutes
You
to
don't
tell you guys all
inhale.
about my acid stories and how tripped out I am.
No, we're not going to do that.
That's what we're not gonna do.
Lysergic acid.
We can't. Because they only make sense in your head, bro. And you just.
No, they don't, bro.
They
You do
really,
acid.
I've heard some.
You
do
I've-
acid. You
No, because we're gonna go down this rabbit hole that we are
It's
just,
not.
dude. Episode 2, we're not doing it,
fucking
dude.
send.
We're not
Full fucking send.
doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No thanks. No thanks. I'll pass.
Yeah, hard pass on the acid stories for now.
But if you have anything else to contribute, you can let us know.
Just turn his mic off until he's ready. Raise your hand when you have something you want to say. Are you guys warm now in your blankets and your
Yeah,
Carhartt
actually, yeah.
jackets? It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a lot. That's excessive for the
What do you
amount of cold.
mean?
It's like in the 40s and you're like
Great.
blanket it up. He's
No,
got a little
it's-
propane
it's-
heater. You
it's
guys
like-
can't see it, but
It's like humid and like It's like damp, not humid, damp outside. It's like wet.
Those are synonyms.
Yeah, I feel like humid's more like a hot thing. Damp is like more of
No, it's still humidity. It's
I mean,
still how you gauge
yeah.
the amount of moisture in the air.
but I feel like damp could be more associated with cold than
damp sounds like
It's
a
like the
basement.
wood. He's nice and wet.
Anywho, that out of context. was
Yeah,
weird.
I wanna.
we started a fire before
Well,
this,
we
and
tried
that's
to start a fire.
yeah. There's still flames. There's a lot of smoke. It's probably extinguished, but I'm not gonna get into you guys about the mechanics of trying to start a fire with fucking moist wood.
Are moist and damp synonyms?
It could be. I would say.
Depending on the thing, I think.
Well, no, I think moist is like it's like a moist pad is not a damp pad.
There's two words together.
A moist
A
damp.
moist
Like
pad.
a towelette.
I know what you meant, but pad and towelette are not a fucking
Yeah,
synonym.
dude, I just soak that shit up.
I'm thinking like a maxi pad. Like, what
Well, that's on you.
it is, but now it's on everybody because I just said it. All 5 of our listeners.
Can we get some of these like lights on like
What do you want?
like the worm?
You want it warm? Do you think that'll make you feel warm?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's warm it up in here. Oh, no, that's the percentage. Let's get a little warm in here.
Oh,
I think
shit.
that makes me feel warm. Makes me feel like I'm at Home Depot.
Mm.
I like this lighting a lot.
Seems like I'm in a Home Depot.
Don't look me in the eye.
What's this minivan doing, bro?
What? Where?
Red minivan.
They're checking their mail. Their mailbox is on this side
This
of the
is what happens
street.
when you're from Vineland
They
and you
just
come to
park
Cedar
it
Valley.
now.
Yeah, dude, they're not ready for this. This van life.
You know,
Like, we're
you know
in
what's
the
crazy,
woods.
yo? You know what's crazy? I house sat for a friend of mine for his family, and like people on the block like said hi to each other.
You never grew up on a block where people said that?
Nah.
Honestly, that really doesn't happen on this road either. But when we moved here, so we moved here when I was 5. We used to live in Millville on Mulford Avenue. Oh, excuse me. And then
Not familiar.
so we moved from there. It's like right off Route 49. It's like
Oh, okay.
yeah. We lived in a duplex there. My dad, when we bought this house, we moved here. There was only like 12 houses on this whole fucking
For
street.
real?
Yeah, when we first moved here, there was only 12. Like our neighbors were both here. Not the neighbor, the driveway that you pulled in, but the other one. Now they were here. None of the houses between, like if you keep driving, so you drove that way, you seen like there's houses. There's like
Yeah.
that long stretch of woods.
Yeah.
None of those houses on that stretch of woods were there. There was that one house on the left side there, maybe 2 or 3, and then maybe 8 or 9 houses between here and the fucking and the corner. There was no houses on that side of the street at all.
Oh shit.
And now there's a bunch. Started to a lot of that was state land, and then it was behind that state land, behind here state land, but they started selling those lots off. They were originally like unbuildable, and then people started buying them up and had them reassessed and blah blah blah, whatever. But there wasn't a lot of people on the street, so it's not like you just walk down the street and people are like, "Hey neighbors!" Like I don't even think we met our fucking neighbors for like we met them, but we didn't really meet the rest of our neighbors for probably like a couple years, and then
You cool with them?
yeah.
Oh.
That neighbor is new. They just moved in there not too long ago.
Newbie.
That log cabin. I fucking love that house.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
dude,
I
it's
said.
nice.
And them we call neighbor. That's neighbor mom, and then Brandy is her daughter, and I just call her neighbor. We've been at the same bus stop, so that's like that's neighbor. That's how and it's funny. It's funny. It'd be like dark out, like we want to go play. We're like neighbor, like yell, and they yell back, and it's cool. You know, growing up in the woods and shit. So anyway, that's my story.
Thank you for explaining that to us.
I liked living out here. I there was times when I hated it. I wish we lived in like a, like a development where I had like a bunch of kids and shit to play with. But like as I got older, I grew to really appreciate growing up out here, and
I grew up out in like not really East Vineland, but
Mhm.
near it. And so like
on the cusp.
on the cusp.
Love that word.
So I had like property and shit, but I didn't really have friends around me.
Okay.
I had a neighbor. I had one neighbor, and there was like a dude that was like 2 years older than me, and like his sister. And we would hang out sometimes, but they were mean to me.
Try to bang his sister.
I think we kissed once.
Hey.
I went to school bus, something like that. And
Just give me half a hand job. On which.
yeah, something like that.
Fucking through the pants dick rub.
But then
Like it's
something.
cheating on a bottle.
She doesn't even know what she's touching. I don't even know what she's touching. She just
He
touches
goes,
something.
"Oh, I inked." Like, I'm feeling tingly. Like,
dude, I'm
time to
like,
get off the bus. He's like, no, you go. Right there.
dude, I'm not even gonna lie.
Flip that shit.
I
up
didn't
in the
know what
waistband.
I didn't know what coming was for like so long. Like seriously.
I mean,
No, but like I found out in the weirdest way. Like I was already like talking
I'm
about
listening.
sex. Listen. So I was like talking about sex with people and shit, and like they was just like this one girl that I would have like Skype sex with, like as a kid.
Oh shit.
Like she was
how
like,
old?
She was probably like 15,
No,
16.
I meant you.
Me, I was probably like 12. Like I was just just young
Marcos
shit.
is into some weird shit.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, I
So
was like,
everyone
bro,
is
like, yeah.
aware.
I don't even think I
But-
fucking Skype sex with anybody until I was like 19, bro.
Yeah, I mean, well,
He was-
I always
he had a
felt
jump
weird
start.
about it. I Skype
No.
sex with one girl one time, and I just felt weird about making noises. So I told her the camera on my or the microphone on my computer was broke.
dude, one day this girl's
I can't make noise. It's broken.
Yeah, the mic's broken. I like muted it. I was like, I'm not saying anything
one day this girl's dad walked in on her, and I never.
on the Skype date.
Yeah, like she was in her living room. It was like when parents had like one computer, dude. And then like she's but her name was Super Sexy Cheerleader or something.
The fucking
It was like a 6'9".
Shout out to
Like,
Super-
why can't we get on the phone? You're using the internet. Oh my god!
no, her dad came home and she
Fucking
was
legs behind her.
legit. I heard him screaming. She hung up, and I never heard from her again.
Shout out to Super Sexy Cheerleader. If you're out there, girl, we're looking for you.
And she would keep trying to tell me like to come for her on camera, and I didn't know what
Like,
that
I don't
was.
know what that
I
means.
I literally just keep going, like, and it was just like pre-cum, like it was just like, and then it finally happened, and it was like a fucking movie scene, like it was just like,
Fucking camera was covered.
shit. I've been edging for the past 2.5 years. That was like the biggest nut ever.
I'm arriving.
I've been humping couches for like ever.
Oh my god. This went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Shout out to whoever made the word coming.
I hate when books and things like put it as like COMI.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
I don't like it. Like I get
Books
it's like
do that?
combing.
yeah, like newspaper articles and shit. Like if they're quoting somebody, sometimes like more like the professional things, they'll do
They
COM.
don't want to do that word. That
Yeah,
dirty,
like it's
dirty
UMMING. It's CUMMING.
Yeah. I feel like that should be in the dictionary by now.
Yeah, it's like
Sure it is.
term for
Ejaculation.
Ejaculation.
orgasm.
Words that we shouldn't say on the podcast.
Welcome to the masturbation
Oh my
station.
God.
Nope. Nope. That's not the name of the pod. Imagine if it was. though.
fucking kill me.
See what combination of accents Marcos is doing.
Oh no, my head hurt.
Did you breathe that in?
I don't know.
As a kid, my mom and my aunt,
Segue of the year right there.
they're kind of the ones that would raise me. They raised me. Shout out to them. They did good.
Well,
That's still
Except for all that church shit, but that's different conversation. They were like very strict on what I would be able to watch and see and shit like that. But
went really well.
when I was like 10, no, I was like 9. 9 or 8. They played this song and it was like the Macarena, but it was Masturbator. And they were dying at it. They were laughing so hard they just let it play and they just like loved it. Like, and my aunt was there.
I bet
Like,
they did.
My old ass like 60-year-old aunt. Shout out to Tonya. Te amo. Cuídate. Dios te bendiga.
Oh well, you can find us on Telemundo as well.
Telemundo no vanja podcast.
Para español, Morgan the Webby.
We're just talking and it's like, oye, en la podcast, tú sabes.
I don't know where this is going.
I was like, translation.
Oh, okay.
Dumb.
Yeah, I think they do that on their own. No, they don't translate on Telemundo. It's for
We can hire Abel to do that.
yeah.
He'll do all
Can
of
we
our
hire
voices.
somebody to do sign language for our podcast?
Is that what you were saying? You know, remember the night you texted the group chat? You said, how would you feel about sign language on the stage going crazy or something like that? I don't know. You
I
said-
didn't receive that text.
it's in the group chat.
I don't remember saying that.
It's in the group chat.
I don't believe it until I say
And
it.
I asked you what, and you go, Huh?
Oh, no. And I remember what I said. What I said was, if you see somebody in public on their phone, on FaceTime,
Okay.
and they're doing sign language,
Okay.
is that them technically talking on speakerphone?
It was crazy. That's verbatim what you said, but I did not understand what you
Dude,
meant.
and when you said, huh, I was like, never mind. Like, because I'm like, that made sense in my head. That was perfectly explained. How the fuck do you not get this?
I just didn't understand.
I'm like, I don't even know another way to fucking explain this to you. Like, it was a joke premise that I was working on because I just thought it was
How'd it
fucking
go?
like I could be like, hey, miss, could you please quiet down? Like, you're ruining everybody's shopping experience. Fucking just over there fucking going crazy. I'm like, I don't know. No offense to any deaf people who might be listening.
Show's over. We're going home.
Fucking cancel. No offense to any listeners. I'm just saying, isn't that partly why texting was invented? Are they deaf and illiterate? I don't know. Shout out to that person that was doing sign language at Marshall's. She was like acting like I caught her doing something. She had her phone propped up on one of the shelves, and like the shortest shelf, like the end caps, how they have like all the shit hanging, and then there's shelves down here. I'm like, there's much higher options in this store that you could have just like face leveled it, but no, she's crouched down on the end cap, fucking going off, going ham. Oh my god, just going fucking ham. And I was like I don't care. It's not like not normal. Like it's not you know what I mean? But I just ignited a train of thought in my head, and I tried to express it to you in the group chat, and you just did not receive. Like there was just I don't know. Maybe if I'd have signed it to you, you'd understood what I was talking about.
I don't know why I thought you wanted like a sign language interpreter at events.
You know what? Because you're just in your own world half the time, and that was just me intruding in your world, and you were like, "Yeah, sign language."
You're not intruding. You're always welcome, man. Dude.
Then act like it. Act like it.
I watched a girl film an entire TikTok at the gym.
Oh, you know what? I like rarely do I get to see people do that because like every time I see videos, I always think like, where's the like those dumb videos of them doing like, oh, we're doing a prank in fucking Walmart. Like, does they not see the fucking camera right there? Like, come on, just stop it, all of you. It's fucking embarrassing. But I always wanted to run into somebody doing a TikTok, like the whole dance, like in a public setting, and I don't.
It wasn't quite the dance, but she kept setting up her phone on like a kettlebell, and she was like singing along the lyrics that like weren't happening.
Oh, that's fucking annoying.
And I was like, "Are you done with that?"
What is that? Planet Fitness?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where TikToks are made.
It's facts.
That's shit. That's fun.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, that's facts. $10 a month, and you can watch people make TikToks
and see everybody you know from high school.
Well, I mean, not me, but yeah, that's fucking annoying. I don't know. I just you know what? Like I try so hard. There's like sketches and skits that I want to do, and I'm just like, I can't record that in public. Like, fuck, I look like walking around fucking Walmart with my phone. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Maybe that's a generational thing. Kids are like kids. Whatever. Like they're just so like it's so normal to just fucking run up in a public place and shoot a fucking TikTok. Like I miss the Vine days. They had Couth. They didn't do those in public. That's a lie. They didn't.
What's Couth?
You don't know what Couth is? Like respect.
It sounds like
have some Couth. Do you do something like have some Couth? Like you fucking have some it's not really respect. It's like have some integrity.
Dignity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. Do something in a bet. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking dictionary, dude.
You're not?
I'm a dick. That's it. I'm just a dick.
Shout out Zoe Dixon.
Get some dick, son.
She's dope.
She's very dope.
She is dope.
You know, get her on the pod.
She'd be fucking great on this podcast. I have a huge list of people that just.
There's too many.
I
feel like every other episode we should have a guest.
We're gonna have so many fucking episodes. We can have a guest, dude. The amount of people that we know, bro. We could have a guest every fucking episode.
I think we should just drop these 2 episodes today back to back, like a double.
Today?
The ones I recorded did that.
Oh,
I'm gonna edit them. I gotta edit them.
this was recorded in 2019, just for.
You remember how we were like, yeah, we'll edit them all together. We'll like figure out how to edit them. And
He's like, once I edit them,
yeah, he's like, I'm gonna.
it'll only be what
Well,
It's not really editing. He just has to put the.
No, yeah, but he just like, and then he's gonna be like, and then it's gonna be like, he just edited.
No, let's get it out. Let's get it out.
No, it's just because I'm just always in my van doing nothing, so I just start working on shit.
In his van doing nothing.
I have
In
all
your
the,
room.
yes, in my room better. I'm just chilling in my room. I get bored, so I just start working on shit, and then I just get it done, and then I'm just.
And we
Have you ever heard the
that.
song by The Pack called My Car?
No.
Do you know who The Pack is?
No.
They made that. Got my Vans on, but it looked like sneakers. The Pack.
No.
Never heard the Vans song?
No. Vans are sneakers.
This is going to be a fucking very, very, very long career of just disappointment.
So sorry.
Anyway.
To go through that.
I know. I feel like we need a computer here too. So like,
Yeah.
well, obviously we can't. I mean, well, we're not really at the point where we have to worry about copyright infringement. So
Yeah.
we can get away with some shit right
I
now.
know we might be getting paid very soon.
Hey,
Hit us
Oh.
up. Let us know.
take
Yo, Duncan fucked up my order today.
Oh my god.
fuck you, Duncan. We're getting.
I don't like
Starbucks.
Starbucks, but I'm with Starbucks. Fuck it.
We with Starbucks now. You heard it.
I mean, Wawa first.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's on dark roast.
yeah, you know what I mean. That's on that Colombian.
Bong.
That's on that. That's on
Mhm,
that. Fresh
that
roast.
Colombian bam bam.
That's on that holiday blend with the molasses, the clove, and the cinnamon, and ginger,
Heard that,
and
the
cardamom.
clove.
You know what I mean?
The clove.
You know what I mean?
Word.
We got code of ethics over here. You know what I mean?
Word up.
Only want that organic oat milk in my shit. Listen, I'll drink.
Speak
regular,
on it.
I'll drink regular milk, but I'll do the oat milk because I like the oat milk. Right?
Did you know that cinnamon has fruit?
What?
Yeah, they have fruit. It's a cinnamon fruit. Yep, it's a thing. I looked it up. Supposedly it tastes good, and then it produces these things that are kind of like cloves that you could use like as like a substitute for cloves.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking fruit.
Does it taste like cinnamon?
Yeah, I think that's what it said. I want to try it. I forget what color it said. It was like a purplish, I believe. I could be wrong on that. It was a little while ago that I looked it up. I don't know why this even came up, but shout out to cinnamon.
Dude, I had there's this thing called banana blossoms, and they're like I think the root of a banana tree, if I'm not mistaken,
That doesn't make sense.
or right when a banana tree starts growing, there's like a fruit on it or something like that. I don't know. It's a vegan thing.
Would it be the blossom?
That's what I'm thinking.
Dude, banana trees have banana trees don't have flowers. Do they have flowers?
That's what I don't think so. I don't know.
I had a fresh coconut when I was in Florida. I threw a rock in a fucking tree, knocked the coconut out, and then I fucking broke it on a big stone. And I felt like
Tell us more about how you're a caveman.
I know it was fucking awesome. That's what I felt like. I was like, ugh, like I grunted and shit. But I like broke it open and then I drank the water, the coconut milk. It was pretty good.
Coconut
I remember when I was
nuggets.
younger. So I guess like your palate changes, right? Like things you liked when you're younger, you don't like or whatever. But when I was younger, I would always go to the grocery store and I always like interesting looking things. And I would see a coconut and I'm like, I begged my mom, like, I want a fucking coconut. I want a coconut. I want a coconut, like all the time.
I was there with pomegranates.
And she finally bought me a fucking coconut and we get it home and I have no idea what to do with it. So my dad's like, oh, fucking drill a hole in it. Which actually is what you do.
Yeah.
He fucking drills a hole in it. Fucking pours the coconut milk into the fucking cup and is like, here. And I drink it. I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. Right? And he's like, that's fucking great. We spent fucking whatever. I don't know what coconut prices were back before. You know.
That's crazy. I remember it.
But fucking. So I was like, oh, we'll crack it open. Because I like fucking coconut, like in a bag. But some of that shit's like sweetened and stuff. So I was like, oh, well, fucking. So I got my little fucking pocket knife out and I cracked the fucking coconut open with a hammer and I scraped some out. And I'm like, yeah. I fucking ate it. Also felt like it was disgusting. But the one that I had in Florida was pretty good. It was a small ass. They're so deceiving too because when it comes off the tree, it's like in like the outer shell of the thing. Yeah, the green. It's a pod. It's fucking huge. But like, I guess the inside grows. The outside probably doesn't just grow proportionally. I think it just grows into the pod. So I like broke the pod open and I'm like pulling away and I'm tearing and I'm fucking looking, you know? I'm all in it.
Yeah.
It's
them teeth.
Spreading it, right? Pulling that husk back, you know?
Coco coochie.
And but I get to the coconut's this fucking big. I was like, Yeah. Did you ever see Jungle Book?
Yeah. Which one?
The original?
The original?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got the lovely bunch of coconuts. Yeah, anyway. I think that's
Favorite Disney movie? Go.
Ooh, fuck me. I don't know. Skip. Go.
I don't think I have one.
Get your mouth off the mic, dude.
I didn't think either.
Okay, different question because that one sucks.
Yeah.
I don't think that one sucks. That's a good
Doesn't
question.
really suck. I like Aladdin. I'm a big Aladdin fan.
I'm a big Toy Story guy. I don't know which one though. I just like all of them.
That's not even like one of the originals.
I'm the
Toy Story.
I'm a Pixar guy. So
Okay.
I guess if I had to pick a favorite, it'd be Monsters Inc. But like,
that's a good one.
Is that even Disney?
Yes.
I thought it was like Dream.
Oh,
are
you're like
you
old.
stupid?
No, I love Monsters Inc. Don't get it fucked up. I just don't know who. I don't pay attention to shit like that. It's definitely a Pixar.
Yeah.
Me and my dad went and saw Monsters Inc. in the movie theater, and we were like, he was fucking in tears, like a grown ass man is fucking dying laughing at this movie.
It was a good movie.
It's great. You know what one of my favorite movies is? Fucking Penguins of Madagascar.
Okay.
It's hilarious. The puns that are in that only adults will get are just fucking great. And John Malkovich is the voice of the octopus, and I fucking love John Malkovich, dude.
Dude,
Is that
Shout out
like
John
they
Malkovich. That's
got
my
their
dog.
own
We hang
movie?
out
The
now.
Penguins
Yeah.
got their own movie.
Yeah, it was like a
Madagascar?
branch off of the.
have you ever seen Burn After Reading? With him in it? That shit's so fucking
Yeah.
good, dude. Have you ever seen that?
Have you ever seen The Men Who Stare at Goats?
Yes.
Fucking
Oh,
great
God,
movie.
dude.
Great movie.
That one's really
Shout out my man George Clooney. It's a
Yeah.
friend of mine as well.
I don't think you have to clarify that.
I'm just gonna keep telling people that these people are my friends on
My
the
sister's
podcast.
related to Johnny Cash.
No,
was.
she's not.
Yes, she was.
What do you mean? How were you related to somebody?
He's dead.
She's still fucking related, dude. What?
There's nothing to relate
they
to.
fuck?
My pup is dead, but I'm still fucking related to him.
I
not.
guess. I guess he's just so distant that like.
I am.
Not anymore,
Clip it.
bitch.
Clip it.
No.
You just don't get unrelated to somebody because they die. Fuck. You still. If my cousin dies and I still call him
I
my
don't have no
cousin, which would
family, okay?
imply relation. Let's not get into your fucking sob story now, okay? Jesus Christ.
Stop it.
Oh my
Stop it.
God.
Stop it.
Can we not, dude? Can we fucking not?
This podcast.
Turning my fucking headphones down.
I'll turn his mic down before I.
Hey,
See,
yo.
and this is what happens when we give her the soundboard.
You
She's
were on
getting
my
a
She
little-
side
censors
2
us.
seconds ago.
Getting a little bit of a power trip, are we?
She
I listen. I'm on your side, but I'm not for censorship. Okay,
Yeah.
big on the First Amendment. over here.
Anti-gun, anti-censorship.
Yeah, right.
Here for censorship too. No, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Therese just needs to shut the fuck up.
Therese, you should tell the people who you
That's
voted
the
for in the last
closest
election.
you've been.
We're not getting into that.
Joe Jorgensen, everybody. We all voted for her because we're very progressive here.
I voted for Kanye.
I voted for Bernie Sanders.
Didn't Marty vote for Kanye one year? He like wrote him in.
Probably. Andrew needs a fucking beer.
Die Winterlager.
It's a Winterlager.
Tonight we're going to Casey Ray's the Boots and Cuts and Boots and Cuts and Boots and Cuts and Boots and Cuts and Cuts. That was like I kind of like created some art style there or something.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shout out to my dad for this table and the chairs that we're sitting in,
And the lights and the camera.
and the lights and the camera and the tripod and
Yeah, right. You the man, bro.
and my mom
Yeah, you the woman
Yeah.
for making the money so my dad could buy this shit.
for making this dude
Yeah. Also for making him. That.
dealing with.
Shout out to my parents for making me.
Yeah.
You want to hear a funny story about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. About them making you.
Yeah, about them making me. So, again, I don't really pay attention to dates and shit like that, right? But then there was like this, there was this fucking meme on like Valentine's Day that's like, what did it say? It said, make sure you wrap it up this Valentine's Day because the world doesn't need any more Scorpios. Right? And I'm like, oh, never really did the math. Well, my brother's a Scorpio. So I was like, wait a fucking minute. So I started doing the math, right? And I'm like, I texted my mom. I was like, was Kenny born late? My brother's birthday is the 29th of October. And I was like, was Kenny born late? And she was like, yeah. I said, about 2 weeks late? She said, yeah. I said, you nasty motherfucker. She's like, what? I said, you and dad was doing the hibbity jibbity on motherfucking Valentine's Day? Like, how fucking cliche is that, right? And she's like, haha, and starts laughing. Then I sit and now I'm stewing, okay? And I'm like, Wait a fucking minute. I was born 9 months after. I was born in fucking July, which is 9 months after. I said, you was fucking on my brother's birthday to make me 4.5 years later. What the fuck?
It's a celebration. Also, we take offense to that as Scorpios, so fuck off.
Fuck Scorpio. No, actually, I fucks with Scorpios hard. Me and my brother are hella close. I find myself, and my sister-in-law's a Scorpio as well.
Scorpios are
I have a lot of Scorpios, and I have a lot of Cancers in my family.
Sensitive.
My dad's a Cancer. Both of my nieces are Cancers. My uncle's a Cancer. 2 of my best friends are Cancers. My dad's birthday is the 10th. Mine's the 11th. Rich is the 12th. Ricardo's is the 13th. My uncle's is the 14th.
Oh, you're a Cancer?
Yeah, I just said I was a fucking kid. That's my bit, dude. What the fuck?
He's mad.
This is what we're doing publicly. You're just gonna steal my shit, like
Tarses are the best. Though.
emotional damage.
Tauruses are pretty cool.
Fuck
Dude,
Taurus,
chilling. Dude, I lived with another Taurus, and then
What month is that?
May, late April,
May.
early May.
Okay, late April, early May. Got it.
Yeah, like I lived with Kwame, who's a Taurus. Janessa's a Taurus.
I fucks with Jason.
My boy Jason. I don't think I ever met my boy Jason. I feel like you guys would get along. You and Jason would get the fuck along. He's fucking.
Yeah, okay.
He makes beats. He's a dad now, so he doesn't get out the house.
Shout out to Jason for doing the damn thing.
Dude.
Being a dad.
Shout out to baby. Yo, more life.
The baby.
I got a song on one of Jason's beats coming out with Mouse very soon.
Wait, what's his handle?
Cure.
What?
Cure. Produced.
You
by
saying QR or Cure?
Cure.
Cure?
Cure.
Say the
Cure?
name
C-U-R-E.
so that it makes sense. when you
Produced
say
by
it.
Cure.
But what's his Instagram?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Produced by Cure.
Whoa.
Prod.
Whoa. Pause.
BY.
Rewind. Lose the fucking attitude. It's a produced by Cure.
I'm real
Little ass
serious.
bitch.
I'm serious about this, bro.
No, I don't think I've seen, like, you know, some people I know.
No, yeah, he's
I've
not
seen
really
their
active.
handles and
Yeah.
whatever, like interacting and fucking.
You ever
on
peep
Twitter and shit.
Third?
Who?
Third?
No.
Okay. I gotta put you on.
Put me on game.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it. Right now. No.
Not right now.
Not right now, but not right.
But yeah, I was basically just, bro, we would be with Tauruses all the fucking time. Pretty sure Hector was a Taurus too, if I'm not mistaken. Mickey was a Virgo.
Is.
Yeah,
Stop saying shit in the past tense.
I don't know, dude.
People don't fucking exist anymore.
I
Like,
don't know, dude. I mean, they still here.
wait, I met Mickey, right? Mickey's the one
Yeah,
that came to
yeah,
open
yeah,
mic.
yeah.
He's a
Mike.
cool ass dude.
Yeah, dude.
Loki.
Like I said, he's the one that fucking taught me how to do almost everything.
Word.
Make all my beats, fucking mix.
I watched Train to Busan with Mickey. He fell asleep.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Train to Busan, dude, is one of the best zombie movies ever.
Whoa.
I'm getting big body about this one, all right?
The best zombie movie?
One of the top.
I'm not
4.
huge. I'm not huge on
No,
zombie
me
movies.
neither. But dude, it's so.
But I'm not huge on zombie movies. I'm not huge on like horror films. Like,
Neither.
but I like things that are in a genre that I don't like that make me like them.
No, Train to Busan is a good ass action-packed thrill ride of a movie. It's a Korean movie, and
Is it in subtitles?
yes, but
I'm
dude,
not watching that shit.
dude,
I do it.
dog.
Can't read.
No, it's not about that, dude. The acting is so
It's
good.
not about that.
The acting is so good.
What did
And-
I watch that was kind of Ninja Assassin? Did you ever watch that? Dude, I was like, corny title. Corny fucking title. Ninja Assassin. Like, you know, whatever. Definitely some shit made overseas. But the fucking action in that movie, dude, oh my
Damn.
God. That shit was fucking nuts, man.
That shit. I watched that for like my 10th.
Rivals
birthday.
Desperado.
I don't know why they.
Rivals Desperado. Yeah. No, that movie was fucking
crazy.
nuts. And they came out with Ninja Assassin 2, and I was like, there's no way it could be better. So
They
I
just
I
chop
never
people up.
watched it.
There's not the one where they have like the chain.
The
thing?
chain thing, the
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
I follow a guy on TikTok that like trains with. It's not a chain. There's a name for it, but it's got like a rope, and he has one that has like a fist on the end of it, like a metal fist. It's fucking dope, and he's so accurate with it, bro. Like he'll be like 30 fucking feet away and just whoop, and like break a bottle, like just break a
That's
bottle out of
wild,
your hand.
dude.
Could you imagine getting a bar fight with that guy? He's just in the corner with his rope all around. Like, what'd you say? Just fucking just straight like that. Done. Dead to death. Right in the fucking larynx.
Oh shit.
Nah, it's pretty badass. That's why you guys got to get on TikTok. A lot of cool shit on TikTok. I'm saying. I was a hater.
Save Drew from TikTok, please. Help us.
I'm not obsessed.
$1.
$1 a day. You guys give me $1 a day to stay off TikTok. Fuck.
I feel like if everybody in this world gave another person $1 a day,
Everybody else would just have a fucking another dollar. It would just, if everybody in the world gave another person $1 a day, okay, we would just be transferring dollars, $1 to another fucking person. It'd be like standing in a circle and saying, hand $1 to a person to your left, and everybody would just still have the same dollar.
What if you give me $1 and you give me $1?
Then you would be $2 richer. That's capitalism.
Isn't that the problem, though?
But like, you get to choose who you give your dollars.
No, dude, no. That's just fucking scam. He's trying to, listen, pyramid schemes have happened. Stop trying to do it. Remember I had to explain the blessing loop to you? That whole fucking scam. Dude, that shit made my head explode trying to explain to people how this is a pyramid scheme. They're like, I don't care. My people made money. I'm like, you're fucking somebody at the end. No. Like, somebody's not making money. Money just doesn't fucking appear. You can't start with 100 and then have 800 and it not come from somewhere. It's just not how it works.
It's like that thing where the guy's like, you put 20 and I put 20 and then I buy your 20.
Bro, that
30.
shit made my fucking head explode for a while. But I think the guy that puts the original 20 in is only really fucking himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually putting more money.
Yeah, he's putting $50.
He's the idiot.
40.
He's the idiot, sure. Not the one that's spent hours trying to figure out what the fuck it meant.
What the fuck? I was gonna say something. I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
Oh no.
You don't like when you do that.
What the fuck were we just talking about?
Scams.
Before the scams. Right before the pyramid schemes.
We were talking about
getting punched in the larynx by a fucking fist on a rope.
No, we were talking about the guys you used to live with and like.
You were trying to hate everybody in the world to give fucking everybody else in the world $1, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You're like the guy that's like, this guy's got $190 billion. There's 100 and if every gave everybody $1 billion, like shut the fuck up, fucking, not you, that guy. You too. You can.
What if I am that guy?
That's for another episode. Stay tuned. Tune in next week to find out if Therese has a Peter. Live on air.
Ooh, live podcast.
We could do a live podcast.
That'd be dope.
We easily could do this live. We're so good at this now. Like, fuck.
We weren't speaking for you, Therese. We were just...
Yeah, we're good at this. Therese just wants to be in.
How you're feeling about that comment?
No, this shit's not that flammable.
Bruh, can you get it? Oh, no, just stop.
You stupid?
You're like the kid that goes camping in a tent and then brings that fucking heater in the tent and knocks it over. And you're like, I don't know why the tent went up so fucking fast because it's made out of nylon.
That's the tent. This is
polyester.
He also,
you know what's good about polyester? I'll tell you what's good about polyester. When you set it on fire on your lap, it's like plastic. So what's going to happen is it's going to go up in flames and it's going to melt to your fucking legs and it's just going to keep burning. And then when you go to the hospital, they're going to have to fucking fillet you to get it the fuck off. Yeah. And then you're going to have skin grafts all over you. You're going to look like a fucking checkerboard. Like somebody knitted your leg.
All right.
Do we not like gory stuff? Was it the filleting the leg thing?
Yeah.
Was that the one? Like they grabbed it and they just peeled back the fuck.
So here's the thing. Skin freaks me out. So yeah.
Skin freaks you out?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I used to close my eyes during the beginning of surgeries and then watch the last part. Anyway.
Only watch the...
Like
were you performing the surgery?
No. So like I was in like medical classes.
Yeah, she's going to be a doctor.
You were going to be a doctor? Are you going to be a doctor now?
No.
What are you in school for?
To be a hippie.
What are you in school for? Is it liberal arts?
No.
Tell me you're going for a liberal arts degree. What are you going for? Environmental science?
Environmental and sustainability studies.
We're all going to be dead by the time you can use that anyway.
Dick.
Listen, I've come to the conclusion that we are way more likely that an asteroid's going to fucking ruin this earth than a fucking environmental thing. So
I don't know, dude. It's like 50 in December.
That's definitely not.
Oh, it's 50 in December and you're wearing fucking blankets and coats. If it was 50, we'd be chilling. On the last one, we were chilling. It's a little colder now.
Oh, so you admit it?
What?
That's exactly the whole point. Last one was all right. This one's colder.
Because it got later.
I don't have good socks on, dude.
You don't have good circulation, dude.
I probably don't, dude. That's why I take my vitamins.
I've been taking vitamins. You know what's crazy is I was just talking to some girl about this. Like, she's like, oh, yeah, taking vitamins to like stay on this health regimen. And I was like, honestly, like how I started taking vitamins, I legit was like doing some shopping for my parents, like grocery shopping or whatever. And I walked down the vitamin aisle and I was like, I should probably start taking some vitamins. So I Googled some shit, like 5 vitamins that men should take. Like, and I was like, all right, so that's this. And then the only one I added was like milk thistle. That's for
After you told me about it, I got some of
that's
that.
for my liver.
I got some of that. I was
No,
like,
I'd be
how
taxing that
how much did you
motherfucker.
take?
You be putting it work.
I take one pill, which is
You got the 175 milligram ones?
I think they're the big gray bitches.
Okay, that's not what I got. So I can probably take more.
Yeah, I
than what
got that
have.
good shit.
Yeah, I'm saying probably that.
Nah, I don't know. I'd have to look at them. I'm not sure. I gotta look and see if I should be taking 2 or 1.
Was this recently that you made this discovery?
Like probably about the past month, I've been taking vitamins. They definitely. I mean, I don't know that they work like you just take vitamins and you feel better. But I could definitely tell you this: like when I'm like out for like a night of drinking and like hungover or whatever, like the next day, I eat a meal, get a little bit of caffeine in me, and when I take those, like within like an hour, I feel like better. Heavy on the D3. Shout out Joe Rogan for the D3.
What's D3?
D3. I can't get into it because I don't actually know, but it's
talking
apparently it's important. It is vitamin D, but it's a different. So I take vitamin D and D3.
And
I could be wrong, but I think that I could be very wrong. Vitamin D, the way that it works in your body is you need the sun, like an outside factor, to make the vitamin D in your body.
Yeah.
I think D3 is the byproduct S.
Well, you can take vitamin D. Your body's only going to absorb so much. And like you can take too much of a lot of vitamins. Like vitamin C, if you take too much of, you
just piss it out. Whatever you.
But that's not all of them. The ones that are there's ones that are fat soluble, and maybe it's not vitamin C. It might be E. I don't know. Whatever's fat. So like if you'll like clog it up, like you'll get it backed up, and that's like what makes people sick, like nauseous when you take iron. Like if you take too much iron, you'll fucking feel nauseous. Fun fact. I used to be anemic. Yeah, that's why I fucking fight the cold now. Fight the good fight.
How do you stop being anemic?
Your body just starts producing iron, or I don't know if it produces iron, but it starts retaining it a little bit better. I don't know if that we produce it necessarily. Looking for my medical co-host here.
We produce iron.
So like
we as beings generate metals inside of us.
I don't think we generate them. We just retain them off of things that we eat.
Yeah.
So like I had to eat things that were higher in iron so that my body would retain more.
I think spinach is high in iron.
Liver is high in iron. Yeah, red meats. Shout out red meats.
Shout goes out cows.
Oh, I'm going to fuck with that one.
Don't fuck with that. You eat pork, but you don't eat red meat. Like,
pork is a holy food for my people.
To Puerto Ricans. It's like the unholiest of foods, but to Puerto Ricans, it's fucking.
Pero mira, papi, este pernil. That shit's fucking good.
Bro, I got a pork shoulder sitting in the house. I'm about to throw it in that motherfucking smoker this week. It's going to be banging. Can't wait. What?
Congratulations. I'm very happy.
Do you want some pork shoulder?
Yeah, if you want to give it to me.
I will. I'll let you guys know when I'm making it.
The Van Jam pork shoulder roast.
The Van Jam pork shoulder roast.
Fest Jam open mic jam poetry.
Tune in next year when we throw the whole fucking pig in there.
Then we're gonna throw a.
I actually don't like pig roasts. I feel like the pig comes out like shit.
Yeah.
I feel like if Puerto Ricans did a pig roast and they cooked the whole thing like they cooked the pork shoulder, I would fuck that shit up. On God.
I just feel like there's no way that like you can roast the whole thing and have it like cook correctly.
It does cook correctly. Just the problem is it just the skin's like all. It's not like that crispy fried fucking. All right.
I'm trying to.
That fucking chicharrones.
What am I supposed to do here?
Not do ASMR noises in the fucking microphones. It's
but
not why we bought these. To do ASMR shit.
I used to go on Omegle and I had this mixer that had like reverb and echo and like delay and pitch
When
stuff.
you say you used to go on Omegle,
Omegle.
Does that insinuate that you haven't been on an Omegle in the last like, I don't know, 2 months?
He's definitely been on it.
No, I used to be on it like heavy. Like mid-pandemic, I was on that shit like every fucking day. I had a group of friends I would go on with. And we'd be in a Zoom call, and we like invite people to the Zoom call.
It was a gang.
Yeah, it was.
Oma gang.
Dude, it was like some people I never met in my life before, and 4 of them were from Jersey.
My God.
And 4 of them were from Florida. It was crazy.
That's like the natural progression of life is like New Jersey and Florida, and I don't fucking get it. And you people need to figure it the fuck out.
Hey, yo.
I feel like no matter where I go,
stop talking to Florida like that.
What's your thoughts on Florida?
My thoughts on Florida is that it's a bad place.
Exactly.
Bad, that's what I'm saying. It's a wasteland.
You're scared of Florida.
I'm not scared
You're
of Florida.
Scared of Florida.
It's sticky. It's
sketchy.
If
I meet a girl from Florida, he's like, bro, she from Florida. Like, give me that look. Like, she from Florida, bro. Like,
She's a Florida woman.
A Floridian.
Them Broward bros, bro, they bugging.
They got the Everglades out there. They be drinking that water.
They go that Rob Banks, that XXX shit, dog.
I don't even know what the fuck that
With
is.
that XXX Tentacion energy, bro.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is, but
Yeah, you don't want to know, dog. Them girls, they be bugging.
Ask her if she ever found an alligator in a pool.
Find an alligator in the
so my family, a lot of my family lived in Florida. They've scattered a little bit, but some of them still live there. My pop-up side, on my mom's side, and my uncle Eli lived in Florida. So we're at Disneyland or Disney World, whatever the fuck one's in Florida.
Yeah.
I think it's World, right? It's Disney World.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the whole world. So we're there, and they have like this fake alligator that's like fucking this big, and I was like, I want it, and like my mom would just buy me shit because that's what my moms do. They fucking spoil their grandkids. But anyway, she buys me this fucking fake alligator, but it's pretty realistic, pretty realistic.
Realido.
So we go. So we go to my uncle's house, and I put the fucking alligator. We're waiting for him. He's out grocery shopping because he want to get food and whatever. And that's why people grocery shop. And so I put the alligator. He lives right near like a fucking lake. And like alligators are in lakes, they're in rivers, they're fucking everywhere out there. I'm not saying like it's not like infested. Like you could
No, but
they out there. You know what I mean? So I put one on his front porch. And he comes home, he's got the fucking bags, and he goes unlock the door, and he looks like, oh, what the fuck? He starts freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, oh, walk up there, like, I'm gonna fucking take care of that. It's fake, it's mine. I was like, it's mine. It was the first time I ever met him.
Oh, your grandpa?
No, my fucking Uncle Eli. It was the first time I ever met him. And that's what I did. He's also the one that put me on the pineapple on pizza. Which I'm not against.
Pineapple and bacon is the way to go.
Yeah. Or ham.
I
don't really like ham.
The
More of a
ham
bacon guy.
yeah.
Yeah. I like all the salt.
Ham just like
What
it's
do they do to
too,
what do they do to bacon to make
It's
it
just
not
from
ham?
It's from the stomach. It's different. It's a different cut.
Is it a different cut? Is that what it is? Okay. I feel like the ham's like just
Unpopular opinion. I don't like bacon.
You like turkey bacon?
Yes.
Oh.
A lot.
We're looking for a new
sound operator.
Door person.
You need no experience, clearly.
Hey, okay, she's doing pretty good. I won't let you go just yet.
No, one of my customers like raises pigs and shit, and we did a fucking generator for him, and he came out and he gave us like some fucking bacon, like some fresh, like straight off the motherfucking pig bacon, and that shit was banging. It was amazing. He's a cool ass dude. He's like a little abrasive at first, so like once you get to know him, he's kind of like prepper mentality, but definitely a good guy to know if the world ever ends. That's for goddamn sure. I got a couple of good friends like that. Some around here, they raise like cattle and shit. He's got his own butcher shop and like, yeah, good people to know. A lot of guns.
We get it.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed 3 right now.
What the fuck?
And it's based like during the Revolutionary War.
Sorry, my fucking beard was in there.
Touching on a lot of topics recently in my life that are relating to
The Revolutionary War?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know, just the vibes. Just the vibes.
Stop.
What's the vibes of the Revolutionary War?
Secret societies.
Okay.
And
I mean, that's just throughout history.
Rebelling against something that like you end up just creating anyway. It's kind of like off. Like that's the whole thing. Like the character, he's just like, what am I fighting against if this is just as bad? Like we need true freedom. And you're like, no, it's just one puppet master to another.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know where this is going.
Dog, you guys need to see it. Open up
What
your
are you
eyes.
talking
Whoa, dude.
Open up your eyes, dude. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. You put down the wrong mic. I'm telling you.
That was my mic. Don't turn them all the way. See, you fucking the sound levels up, dude. They weren't all the way up. They were a little bit below yours. A little bit. Go down. Right there. Right there.
Whoa. Now you're putting Drew too low. Don't.
That's it. Right there.
Don't censor the kid.
Don't censor.
God.
Capone and Noriega
Starts getting
like
off.
CNN.
I thought we were going somewhere with this fucking. Yeah, that's where we went with that Revolutionary War. I thought we were going somewhere interesting, like we were about, but no.
Nah, I mean it's just because there's no real like. I'm gonna have to break it down if I start talking about it.
No.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah, it's
No.
Hard pass.
No. So today's New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys have any resolutions?
I'm gonna be less fat than I was this year.
Same.
Yeah. You're not fat, Therese.
Well.
You know, there's one tip. Instead of saying what you don't want, say what you do want.
Okay, that's weird because you asked us what we. Oh, I guess you. Okay, never mind.
It was a leading question. Well, I mean, a resolution. I mean, let's think about that way. Like a New Year's resolution. Like a resolution would be like the end of.
So
No, it's
that might be a better thing.
So what are better?
Like the things that we resolve.
Like you want to leave. You want to resolve and just leave it in this year.
I like
what
that.
What do we want to
idea.
do with that?
I like that.
I think for me, just following through with more things. Like I'm like not following through is what I'm leaving in this year, and I think like you guys have helped me out with that a lot. It's like definitely like
vice
a good
versa.
push, you know what I mean? Just do you have any ideas I've had since I'm fucking 33 years old. I've had a lot of fucking ideas since I was like an adult and able to like if I wanted to do something I could, and it's like, oh yeah, I want to do this, and just never half-assed it. That's why I know so much about like all the like everything. Like I know a little bit about everything because I've only gotten a little bit into it. I'm bored. Like ADHD has just ran my fucking life. But I don't know. I guess that's what I like about what we do now, is because it just keeps everything interesting. It's like nothing's the same. No open mic's the same. There's always different.
Yeah,
people,
bro.
there's different obstacles.
I always get very scared about that. I don't know, honestly. Like every week, it's like a fear in the back of my mind that's just gonna be like, people, and then it's just like
nobody's gonna show up, and
it's like every week it's just some new people. It's some fucking old people doing new dope shit. Like T Sleeveless is just like fucking swinging. Like,
oh dude, he's fucking
new shit.
I was just telling TJ last night. TJ, shout out TJ Foreplay. I was fucking telling him last night. I said the cool thing that I like about open mics, and I know you guys enjoy it as well, is like watching people grow. And like one of the things with T Sleeveless, like he's always been a very good poet and a very good like artist, but you know his poems would tend to drawl out before, and it would get on thoughts, and you're just like yeah, it's like a lot of crazy metaphors, but sometimes you're just beating a dead horse with these metaphors. But like his most recent one, it seems like he's really figured out how to like stay on topic, drive the point home, and like
say what he needs to say.
Exactly, like and it's amazing. I love seeing people be able to do that.
Right.
And I think part of that's part of the good thing about a 5-minute limit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it limits people to like put your creativity into 5 minutes, because let's be honest, anything past that, people aren't listening. And it's the sad reality. Yeah. But
unless they're there for you.
Yeah, unless you're getting like this cult following, and like you can do that stuff. Like, you can keep writing that stuff, but like as far as, trying to get your art, your music, your whatever out there, like trying to put it into 5 minutes, it could be like people are like, oh, 5 minutes can be a long time. Yeah. But it could be a very short time too. So
I've seen people drown for like 5 minutes of comedy.
I've fucking drowned in 5 minutes of
comedy
before.
No help, but like they just aren't weighing enough to fucking fully drown, but they're just like,
I mean, I've done it.
Yeah.
When the sets were 7 minutes, I had a couple that I ended at like 3.5 because I was like, I just don't have anything else. That was like before I really started to dive into like just doing crowd work and just kind of following the vibe, seeing where the crowd's going. But it's easy to drown in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, you get comedians that come out for their first time and are like, oh, like I could do a 15-minute set. I'm like, no, you probably can't.
Well, the other thing is like you gotta get up on stage and like practice that shit. So like that's what I really like about the open mics. It's like a gym for like all the artists in the area.
Yes.
And they come and they just work that muscle for 5 minutes a week and then get inspiration.
Work that
from
muscle for everyone to see. Yeah. Nah, it's dope. It is. It's dope.
Is, yeah.
The only thing as a comedian that sucks is like doing the same jokes over and again in the same venue is tough.
Yeah.
You're looking for a reaction. You want to know. It's hard to, when you already told a joke and then you try to tell it different to make it better. You might get a laugh, but it's not going to be, even if you nail it. Right. And I already told it to you and it's kind of sucked, but then I nail it the second time. The reaction's not going to be as good as if I had nailed it the first time.
Yeah.
Well,
and you're not always,
shock value is gone, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly. Exactly. So I mean, you have to learn to gauge that internally, like on a personal level. But like the good thing with musicians and poets is like, a lot of poets that come there and they're like, oh, I don't have anything new. I'm like, you don't have to do anything new. I'm like, do you, look yourself in the mirror and your last performances, do you feel 100% that you gave that everything that you could? Because I don't think you did. You know what I mean? That's constructive criticism. That's not me getting on them. It's just like, you know, you should be looking at watching videos of yourself, all your mannerisms. What are things you do that you don't like? When you get on stage and you say, you're staring down at your thing. Do it until you fucking memorize it. Until you don't get on stage with, you know, have to. And that's not for everybody. Some people just like to get up there and read poetry, and there's not a goddamn thing wrong with that.
Like there's somebody who was just reciting something the other day. Was it Malik? I think Malik was reciting a poem. Not something that he wrote. He was reciting it.
Which is dope. I like that too.
Yeah,
kind of gives
that's a whole art form in itself.
Yeah.
It's a new perspective, like a fresh perspective off of.
That's like we had read poems, you know, for school events and shit like that, dude, and like just watching everybody when they do their own poems, especially shit that you've heard before, like it adds a different level. Different. You know what I mean? Like
why one person reads a poem and then why another person reads the same poem could be two completely different things, and it's a fucking beautiful thing. It's like have you ever saw? I think it was like the British X Factor. I used to get on these YouTube rabbit holes of just watching people audition, but it was like the British X Factor, and the guy did. Actually, I have two examples of this, but anyway, he did a song by Labyrinth called "Jealous." And it's about the song's like, I'm jealous of the way that like the rain hits your skin and this and that, because I wish. That song is about him losing, you know, somebody that he loves, like emotionally. But this guy said, you know, he gets on stage and he's like, he lost a friend to cancer and this and that. And that, you know, that's the perspective he takes on it. He's like, I'm jealous of the way that like I can't have you now because you're no longer with us. And I was like, that's dope. Like nobody would have listened to that song and took that perspective on us. And then when he sang it, it was a fucking crazy emotional thing. And then like another one is Bradley. What the fuck is his name? Something Bradley. He's like a blues rock singer. It's gonna fucking bother me. But anyway, he did a Black Sabbath song. But the way he sung it, he said he was singing it for his mom. And the way he sung it was just like, it's crazy. Like gave me hella vibes about my grandmom and shit. And like I sent it to my dad, and my dad knows the song. He's a Black Sabbath fan, and he listened to it and he was like, wow. Like just it's same song, same lyrics, you know, but just spun. You could feel like the way the guy has this like rasp to his voice, and it's the pain, you know, he's fucking crying while he's singing. It's like, it's insane that somebody could do the same thing as somebody else, and it's just two different. And that's that.
It's just crazy.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Well, we're reaching another hour on this one.
Yeah.
Are we really?
Yeah, dude, that fucking flew by.
I'm just going to record the podcast for the next year. We're going to be wearing the same outfit in all the fucking podcasts. Just get different.
We should do like 6-hour podcasts.
Right? I mean, I could see how Joe Rogan could sit here for 3 hours and do this.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like what would be really dope is if we like, it got to the point where like the people in our lives were so used to us doing this and like podcast etiquette, where we could just have a pod like this for like 3 hours and just leave open seats, and just people who are hanging out wherever we're hanging out can just like come
I would
in
like
and
that.
just,
I
like,
think that would be pretty cool.
Swap out and shit. Like,
you know what I thought about too? Another place that we could do it is where all this started, at the park. We got power. I think that'd be pretty cool. Next time we have like a nice day or something. Even if it's raining.
I was going to say, it doesn't even have to be nice because we have the cover.
Freezing. As long as it's not freezing, that would be cool.
Yeah.
We could just drag some random people from the park. There's always some fucking characters hanging out there.
Well, here's the thing.
What? No?
We don't have to drag random characters.
I think that'd be fun. I want to set this up on like a street corner and just like...
We can. We literally just have to find the cable management, and then we can consolidate all this.
Mm-hmm.
They also sell a smaller version of this that's like handheld, and you can like take it around.
I mean, I don't really think we need a smaller.
That'd be fun though.
We got that small table. If we can get a good setup for the boom mics, I think we'll be.
I mean, realistically, like this could just be on my lap, and then
and we could put Velcro on the bottom of the crowd or something like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think this is a good episode. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, if you could. If you made it this far.
If you made it this far. If you did make it this far, thank you for rocking with us.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, dude. Just don't get weird at the end.
Stop.
Dude, Marcos. Shut his mic off. Shut his fucking mic off.
This is why.
They're censoring me again.
Anyway.
Oh, man. Well, I guess that concludes episode 2 of the Van Jam podcast.
Ooh.
The Van Jam podcast.
Only took us 2 weeks to come up with that name.
2 weeks to come up to the name that we came up with originally for the business.
But we might as well just keep it the same.
And for our deaf listeners, thank you for...
Okay, no.
Like and subscribe.
They can do that.